Hey, you guys, I'm so sorry about that, but I was pretty much at the end of the message anyway, but it abruptly cut off because I had touched the device, and so it ended the last message, but it pretty much was a done one for that one. But I'm going to come back here real quick. Let's do the prayer for protection over this one as well. The light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, in the presence of God watches over me wherever I am. God is, and hopefully with all of you. Sorry about the lighting, guys, but at least we have light, Lord. Okay, so the effery is real. The effery is real. I'm gonna try to clean it up, y'all. I'm gonna try to cuss now. Sometimes I feel the need to go on ahead and shoot an expletive out, but I'll be trying to be good because, you know, I do be talking about God and talking about the angels and the ancestors and spirits, guides. So I'll be trying to clean it up, y'all. Be a little bit more respectful, but sometimes the way spirit gives it to me, you know, sometimes it may be called for it to come out the way that it comes out. But I've learned how to kind of have control over that, because sometimes the energy or the spirits that are trying to come through, that's how they're coming. Okay, and this message right here is so ugly. This is such an ugly message here. But we know that this sort of thing happens. Okay, and this is a pre-pulled message. I was not. Sometimes when I'm shuffling cards, you guys, I don't even be trying to pull a message, but a message comes through. I also just wanted to clear up a discrepancy that I found in a message that I was given. I was talking about a spirit animal, and I said a baby cardinal. Baby cardinals actually are not red, okay? I just wanted to clear that up, you know, because I am a former teacher, and I want to make sure I'm giving all the proper information. They're actually change colors. A lot of, you know, babies, even human babies, over time, they, you know, some babies come out really red or lighter complected, and then they darken over time. I think I've heard with babies, you can look at the color of the ears oftentimes, and you can notice something. I think a nurse had said that to me one time. I can't remember. It was so long ago that I've had my children, because my children are adults. And I love kids, by the way, no matter what age. These teenagers, though, even some of these younger ones, Lord have mercy. I'll be praying for y'all, though. Just a few days ago, I had on my shirt that said, this mama prays. I'll be praying. I pray for everyone, but especially our young people, because I do consider young people to be part of more of the vulnerable population, okay? Because they're not fully developed. Their minds are still developing. They're still learning and growing. Their bodies are still developing and learning and growing. Oh, I was just getting ready to pause, but I don't need to. We're just gonna go on ahead. Yes, I grew up around a lot of people, Southern people, and people who talk country or have different dialects and things. I've had the pleasure to be around a variety of different types of people, which is great, you know. So if I say something, you know, and if you don't quite understand, you may need to go to your Urban Dictionary or whatever, but however it comes out is how it comes out, okay? But love and blessings. Hope that you guys are all doing amazing. I've had some more setbacks, but nonetheless, I always power through. Okay. I know people be doing the most. Y'all don't be running to the popo. I don't. Because a lot of times, some of you, I feel like some of you in the energy be running to the popo. Be trying to act like it's not you. I don't do that. I try to solve my problems other ways. I have had some negative interactions with the police, as well as some positive ones, okay? But it's something going on within the judicial system, and there's also something going on with law officials, okay? Now, I hope that this is not law officials that I'm picking up on in this message, y'all. But I don't know, okay? I do not know. They're just people just like we are. Okay, somebody may even be getting ready to say goodbye or have to say goodbye. Let me put some more light on. Somebody may have to walk away from one of those systems, whether this be judicial or some other position where it's, you know, it's a pretty important position. They may have to walk away from something because of poor decision making. Okay? But someone may have to say goodbye. Goodbye to yesterday. Why am I hearing that song? And I'll take with me the memories. After the rain. It's a beautiful song, but it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. But somebody might have to say goodbye. And y'all know I can't sing, but I like to. And I just always get a lot of pop culture references and songs and movies and shoot, all kind of stuff come up in the energy, y'all. But bear with me, because this message is kind of ugly. Someone here is worried, okay? They're losing sleep. They're replaying events, even thinking about you. This could even be some sort of breakup, okay? Someone having to actually say goodbye to a person, okay? And it could be really troubling. Please put the genders how they need to fit, okay? So that could be part of what this is as well. But I'm getting something about someone having to walk away from a situation that they really should have been in to begin with, okay? This may even involve someone having to leave and move out of the state, okay? Saying goodbye to something, losing sleep over something. Okay, this could have been something that had been worrying someone for a long time. This person could have even been having an affair with someone, because it came up, I think, in the last message about someone traveling or something, but they were caught up in some sort of third party when they were going away for business. I can't remember whether it's this, might have been a message I already posted, because I do have another message to get out to you guys. All right, this person could have very well been married. All right, both parties, that's been coming up as well. So these could be separate situations here. Just take what resonates with you. All right, both parties could have actually been married. All right, but something was taking place in a different city, possibly even a different state, if this person is someone that travels often for work. All right, this person may even have to go through some sort of counseling session if they're trying to keep their marriage. Someone may be willing to fight for their marriage. But the reason why this person may be saying that they cheated is because of some sort of addiction, okay? Could be more than just this type of addiction. All right, there could be other things going on that this person admitted to because they want to work on their marriage. All right. They were having some sort of karmic tie with this person who also could have been married. Both of these people could have been cheating on their significant others. I'm gonna put that right up under there. All right. Now again, I wasn't even trying to pull this message, but I think this was when I was doing the love and relationship message, and I actually named it something about what do you want, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? And I don't think that's the type of legacy anybody want to leave, that they were a whole cheater, that they were in a committed, I'm talking about legal marriage. I really feel like somebody's situation was a legal marriage, but for someone else, this could have just been this person having multiple affairs, you know, messing around with different people. They may not have been legally married, but for somebody, possibly even both of these people, they could have both been married. I don't think this is something that their partners were in on. This is not something they agreed to. All right. Now, somebody could be playing, because this came out in reverse, effed up over you. So just be careful. Use your discernment. This person could, maybe they don't want to deal with what all that comes with having to get a divorce. So they could be pretending like they want to work things out, but that might not be the case for someone's situation. Only take what fits for y'all, guys. I'm not trying to break up nobody's relationships at all. Okay, I definitely don't want to break up any happy homes. But I feel like neither one of these people, if you out here cheating on your spouse, clearly there's something that's missing, or maybe you truly do have some sort of addiction there. All right. This could even be stemming from, because I was getting something the other day about childhood wounds still, that how people have things that happen to them in their childhood. I'm not making any excuses for anyone. I'm just saying that that's what I'm getting from the messages. The things that may have happened to you in your childhood up and through your adulthood that caused you to have this type of behavior and caused you to have extramarital affairs. All right. And then the last card that I have here is too late. This could have been going on for some time. There's even someone that may have been caught up in this sort of behavior time and time again, and now the clock done ran out is what I'm hearing. Your spouse doesn't want to hear it anymore. It's a done one. I don't feel like it's fair to keep someone trapped in a situation when you can't, one party, it may be just one of the parties that doesn't have any form of self-control. This person is always out here playing the field when they're married. What are you doing? Time's up. Okay. Too late. You're too late. You are too late to save your relationship. That could be what your spouse is saying. Like I said, use your discernment, because somebody really could be pretending about they really effed up over what they did. Okay? I'm not saying everybody's situation is like that. Somebody may very well want to clear up their mistakes and do whatever they need to do to rekindle their relationship with their spouse. Okay? And you guys, I'm seeing something for someone where you very well can move forward and y'all could both finish out your best lives together. Okay? And continue to build and grow and learn more about how to heal together, instead of being out here separately playing around, messing with people's heart. Okay? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Where else do you want me to go? Okay. All right. Let's see. Yep. Right on the bottom of the deck. Private relationship. These people could even been traveling to these, I heard, exclusive, secluded places where they didn't think anybody would see. Okay, because they wanted to carry on this. It could have been, like I said, multiple private relationships, because this person has, I'm gonna cover that up. This person had those types of addictions. So they had some sort of addiction to having these private relationships. Okay. There are some people that feel like they are entitled. Oh, I work hard. I travel all the time. And so when this person would travel, because I think that last message, it says something about business and pleasure. Okay? Business and pleasure. Somebody's spouse could have even caught wind of what was going on, and they could have hired an private investigator to investigate, to find out for sure. Somebody may have even had some sort of prenup. That's why they did this. Okay? They wanted to investigate to find out what was going on so they could have proof, so that prenup could be honored. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody, time's up. Time's up. Your spouse caught wind of what was going on, and to protect themselves, which they have every right to do, they hired some sort of private investigator to see if in fact what they had been picking up on was accurate. And it was, and it is, and the investigator is going to show them the proof that they need so they can use that in a court of law. You could have even had some fake friends, okay, that knew about this. You know, like how couples have couple friends that they vacation with, they celebrate with, and they knew. They were whispering about it. And there may have even been some conversations had. But these people are fake, because I feel like there's some people that knew what was going on and they didn't say a word. You know, sometimes I get it. People don't want to get involved. They don't want to, be involved in the mess. Some people, however, are very drama-filled. They don't mind. Girl, did you know that so-and-so was, I seen them. Me and what's the name? We had went to the private island. Yeah, They invited us. I don't know. That may not have been the actual conversation, but I am picking up on something like that. Like someone really felt like they had some fake friends that kind of knew. And you guys, when you have friend groups like that, where it's other spouses that you hang out with, other couples. I mean, I said spouses. And it may have even been something really. Oh, I'm picking up something too. That's y'all business if that's what y'all do. Just some sort of swinger thing y'all do, kind of mess around with people's spouses. And I'm wearing my in the 70s for something, y'all, because I pick up on past, present, and future energy. Something could have even been like more on a consensual level. Could have been back in the 60s or 70s. I don't know. I was just a little kid back in the days. I don't know what these grown folks was doing back then. But I am picking up on that. What else, Spirit? Like I said, fake friends. People could have known. They was just watching it all go down. They knew at some point in time it was going to crumble. They knew they were going to see this come to a head at some point in time. And seriously, something is too late. It's already been investigated. The evidence is already there. So if someone thinks that they're going to be able to save something, nope. Even if this isn't a marriage, something is too late. Someone is not going to be able to win the heart back of this person because it is too much. I don't care how much this person begs and pleads. They could even be like, I'm sorry, it wasn't you, it's me. I have the problem. I hate nothing about you. It's just a little too late. What's that, JoJo? Yeah, I think that's who sings that song. I just kept hearing the song. It's a little too late. Someone could even have found other evidence as well. And I know that this is pretty common thing, but lipstick stains, even it could have been the scent of a perfume. Someone could have been unpacking their spouse's or their significant other's luggage when they came back. I think you did this out of the kindness of your heart. Your spouse didn't ask you. There may have even been some sort of argument that ensued. I didn't ask you to touch my stuff. That's why they didn't want you to touch this stuff, because they didn't want you to find that evidence that was left behind in their luggage. Somebody should have washed their stuff before they came back. I've stayed in at places where I've been able to get things laundered before I return, so you can come back with all your stuff already clean. All you have to do is put it away. But if it wasn't red lipstick stains, it could have been some other form of evidence, or the scent of someone else's perfume, okay, or cologne. Take it how it fit now. Take what resonates. You guys, and I really don't like picking up on this negative relationship stuff. I like for people to have loving, caring relationships. Yep, somebody was getting played and they were feeling it. Somebody's intuition is strong here. You knew something was going on. There may have even been times where you tried to contact your spouse and they would say, oh, I was in a meeting, or we went out for dinner and drinks to celebrate a deal being closed. And I know that there's some and I don't even really think that this is someone that's super powerful. For someone's situation, this could be a very powerful individual that does a lot of traveling. They could be a CEO. Someone could be an attorney, okay? Or someone could have some other type of high profile position, okay? But someone was tired of getting played, so I'm just getting some sort of a private investigation going on. Manipulation, someone was tired of being the manipulation, the lies, the control. You may have even asked to come on certain trips and your spouse was like, no, we're not even gonna have any time to spend together. And you may just have even wanted to still come along to be in the room, but the reason why your spouse was not even wanting you to come, or your significant other, is because they knew that they had other extracurriculars going on. Anything else you want us to know here, Spirit? Oop, that fell on the floor. What's that? Hater. Hater. Some of these fake friends could have even been hating on your relationship. Okay, could have even been encouraging this type of behavior. Y'all, and why I just hear that, I don't even want to say that. That is so messy, but somebody may be secretly even wanting somebody else's spouse and wanting this situation to fail. And so they just watched it play out. They probably was the one sitting back and watching the ish go down because they were hated. They hated the love that they saw. But it's like, why are you hating on sound like some fake love you seeing if these people are having these types of issues? Somebody could have even been putting people in your spouse's path as well, especially if they know this person had some sort of addictions or wandering eye. Okay? Messy. Somebody is a hater. Y'all, and that's why I don't even. That's why some of y'all now, y'all circles is small or non-existent. You are all good by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. People be thinking that it's a weakness or it's got to be something wrong with you if you run in smaller circles or you solo dolo. No. No, sir, no, ma'am. It actually can be a sign of, to me, it's like a sign of strength. If you can walk, look, you can hold your head high and walk strong alone. Look, more power to us, Savior. Okay, anything else here? Because this is a mess. This is a mess. Yep. This person came out sideways. Look how they looking. Tired of the drama. Somebody is tired. Somebody probably been crying. I feel like someone really loves this person despite all of the stuff that they did to them. All of the stuff that they found out, and they still had love for this person. Somebody is like, they know they need to walk away, but somebody's still kind of on the fence, like they're tired of all the drama, but somebody may have went back and forth with a situation for a long time. Y'all, whoever this heifer is, I think I'm so sorry, somebody may have even known about you and went along for this anyway. They may have even tried to copy your swag. The nerves of them. Somebody thought, oh, I'm gonna steal her spot. My thing is, you guys, if somebody is dirty enough to know, like that person's married, and then you engage in that sort of activity, how you think that person gonna end up treating you? Because I really feel like it's for somebody's situation, this is a person that they have. You're not the only one, Pooh. You're not the only one sitting up here trying to be like the missus, the real missus. Somebody this may have even happened, right? Somebody, it just keeps getting messier and messier, y'all. Somebody is unsure. There may have been some sort of scare. I hope that that's not what this person found out. The spouse found out that might have been the final straw. Finding out that just imagine you find out y'all, some of us can resonate, okay? My situation was from the past, but just imagine. Y'all, that's why I'll be footloose and fancy free on my own, solo dolo, until a lot of you now, your worth. Like, I feel like somebody finally got the nerve up and knew their worth and had some investigations done. Now, I don't think anybody's significant other or spouse is burning any evidence, or even this person. I don't think they're burning any evidence. I think they're just trying to not let anybody find out. That's why somebody was trying to carry this on privately, probably going to secluded places, possibly even using other ways to pay for things, asking for favors, seeing if somebody else could rent something for them or put something else in their name to try to make it. Somebody was really thinking They thought this through. They were thinking smart that they would not be found out. But if you got a private investigator, they following you. I don't care whose name you put it under. They seen you. I'm so done with that. And please, only take what fits for you. Don't be going out here, trying to accuse your significant other or your spouse of any of this unless you intuitively feel like this is happening to you. I stress that. Do not take these messages and be like, oh my God, I knew they was cheating on me. It's not funny, y'all, but I definitely can resonate. Okay, definitely can resonate. Not no time recent, but been there, done that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have. Can we get any characteristics here, Spirit? Any characteristics? Just, somebody in reverse with them features. Okay, could be somebody with some. You could resonate with this message if you have those bold features like that. You could have went through this. Okay, you can have some. I'm just picking up on some beautiful people. Y'all gorgeous. Okay, you could have went through this in the past. I feel like this is a past situation for someone. Hopefully this is not anything that someone is presently going through, but it could be where you experience someone cheating on you a lot. Possibly having multiple partners. You could have dealt with a partner having these addictions, probably multiple, not just the S addictions. Trying to clean it up, y'all, because I know they don't be wanting this stuff to get out here. Somebody could have freckles. This could possibly even be someone from the community, the LBGT. Y'all know what I mean. I'm so sorry. He, she, they, them. Somebody could have a square face, long hair. Okay. Somebody could even try to disguise themselves on these trips, like each time. They could have tried to go different places, not use the same names. And again, I'm still getting like this copycat, like somebody really trying to play these different roles. I don't know, maybe this person liked role playing or something, but something about someone long hair. They may even requested, "Ooh, I want you to wear your hair like this." Something like that, y'all. I had to fix my cards. Let me do another quick shuffle too. I'm gonna get a few more, and then I'm gonna leave this message alone, y'all, because this is very messy. But I'm praying for any of you who've had to deal with something like this, or if you're currently going through this, it's a whole mess. They may even be having you do this. Like I'm telling you, I'm picking up on role playing. Okay, somebody may even like for you to, do something out of the norm, like maybe wear colored hair, wigs or something. Somebody could have a short haircut that could have been engaged in this type of activity. Okay. I don't feel like this is someone who changes their hair a lot. They may always keep their hair really short. Okay. They could have been caught up in some sort of scandal, cheating scandal. Somebody with short hair. All right. Somebody here could wear their hair in braids. Okay. I am seeing somebody that is also younger than you. That could have been the straw that broke the camel's back also. Is a significant other finding out that their spouse was messing with people that were much, much significantly younger than them. Okay. And y'all, somebody's stuff, somebody could have been on some criminal mess. Messing with people that possibly could even have been underage. Something could have been criminal for somebody. Somebody's spouse could have found that out. And the way they found out, I'm not even getting ready to say that. I don't think it was them going through their bag. They could have found out another way. May have even potentially been the person themselves. Can you imagine? Can you imagine like a younger individual showing up to your door or calling you. Your husband may have gotten me pregnant. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I hope that's not your story, because I can't even. I cannot. All right. This could even be a female. There could be a woman who got pregnant by a younger male. It could, y'all, this stuff, it be the other way around too. It don't just be these men. What else, Spirit? Any other characteristics? You see how that person came out sideways? Look. Somebody who wears a lot of white. There's something about wearing white. These people could even have went, because I had picked up on something a while back too about a white party. They have them all over the place, you guys. These people could have went out of town and went to an all-white event. Okay, they have them in all sorts of places. They've had them here before. I've never attended one. Or this could even have been someone's family reunion. You know how sometimes at the family reunion they'll have events and they'll have like a dress code or a color scheme. Okay, but somebody may have went to a party. Or someone could have even taken someone to a wedding. But this was a wedding where they may have been invited out of town and they took someone else instead of taking their spouse or significant other. They could have went to a whole wedding event, you guys. Because last time I got the white clothing, I wasn't picking up wedding energy, but I am for this message. Someone could have taken someone to a wedding, actually. Okay, someone could have facial hair. And whoever this is with this round face, they're coming out in reverse. It is giving me someone here with a round face. Could be this person who doesn't even realize that they're involved in some sort of, God, this to me is like more than a love triangle. Okay, this person could be very young. They just got themselves mixed up with the wrong individual. Okay, also someone could be blonde. They don't have to be a natural blonde. Okay. And somebody that's very young, they could have been messing with someone that's elderly. Okay, I'm just calling it. Look, Spirit don't be telling no story. Okay, somehow, somewhere, some way, y'all, this stuff be true. But I'm gonna leave that there because this has been a messy one. But Spirit's like, nah, somebody may, this could help somebody somewhere. But again, y'all don't be going out here accusing nobody of something that they're not doing. Make sure that you have some facts, or that you are intuitively picking up on something that's a little off with your situation. But if you have been going through something where you just have been, feeling sad, anxiety, you're worried, you're losing sleep, you don't feel like your significant other is even being forthcoming with you, like you feel like they're telling you stories. You're not, don't let nobody gaslight you. Don't let anyone make you feel like what you're sensing and what you're feeling is not accurate, okay? Especially if you keep getting the same feeling, if you keep feeling the same way, all right? But love and blessings, you guys, and I will see y'all in the next message. But if you like what I do here, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will be back to give y'all another one soon, okay? Love.